What's going on, guys? So right in front of me is the brand new Insta360 Flow Pro. Now, the main reason why I'm showing you this gimbal for the iPhone is that, as you can see, it's made for the iPhone and has tons of Apple ecosystem features that directly work with the iPhone. Now, if we actually turn it around, these are the main features, but the one that I specifically wanted to show you is the native tracking with Apple DockKit on iPhone. Now, I'm sure you're gonna love this. If you already know what DockKit is, you just know how well integrated the Apple ecosystem is within the actual accessory. But apart from that, you've got 3-axis stabilization, AI-powered deep track, 360 infinite pan tracking, and a 10-hour battery life. You get a lot in the box in a lot of different modalities, but instead of me showing you the box, why don't we actually open it? All right, and here we go. Fun fact, I actually used the previous generation, but I'm just very excited to actually test it out just because of Apple DockKit. That's just amazing. We get a couple more things. This is the gimbal itself. There's nothing else in the box. Before we actually check out the gimbal itself, let's see what else is in here. Now, instead of clipping and unclipping, I mean, it's great for safety since it's actually clamped, but they also launched MagSafe. This is what I'm super excited to also test out. You get a tiny grip, you get USB-C, paperwork, and this super satisfying cloth. All right, let's check out the gimbal. All right, so first of all, this is a brand new feature. It's a one-step deploy. So if you want to quickly capture a moment and use your gimbal, you're just one step. You only have to do this and you're ready to go. Let's check out the MagSafe mount. How does this even work? No way, it's that simple. Now, one of my favorite things about this gimbal as well is that it's not only a gimbal, but it's got a little tiny stand, so you can actually do just like that. Not only that, but it's also a selfie stick. I mean, come on, this is super versatile. All right, so let me show you Apple DockKit in action. It's super cool the way that it works. Ready? I'm just gonna place my iPhone right on top of the NFC tag, and it's saying locating your accessory. And not only will it pair it, it will do something that is just so cool since it's all native. It feels like an AirPod. It feels like an Apple-owned accessory. It now recognized Insta360 Flow Pro, and you can now tap connect, and it's now connecting. Once again, I don't have an Insta360 app, even though you can download it, and there's tons of features that you can actually do with it. I'll tell you more later. But the native features that this gimbal actually has, you don't need anything. It all works within the Apple ecosystem, which is the reason that I wanted to show you. It's so cool. As you can see, it's now paired, it's now done, and here's the way that it works. All right, so let me show you Apple DockKit in action and how easy it is. First off, by the way, with the gimbal itself, you got one-step deploy, which basically means you're one step away to actually start using it. So how do you actually connect it? Previous gimbals and all that stuff, you actually have to go into settings, Bluetooth pairing, but with Apple DockKit, so you've got the NFC reader right here, so you just grab your iPhone and do just like this, and you're gonna get the DockKit animation, very similar to the AirPods. It says locating your accessory, and that's it. It just simply works. Now you just open up the camera app natively, and it will automatically track it. Check it out. And as you can see, the gimbal is automatically tracking Xenia within Apple's native camera app. So let's go ahead and walk. So you can see it's automatically tracking her, and if she actually starts moving fast, she's automatically being tracked. And now if we run, it's tracking her automatically. Now, one of the biggest pain points on using a gimbal or something like that is that unless you want like the pro features, which this still has, and we're gonna get into that in just a second, if you just wanna MagSafe it, just automatically open it and start using it, that's the magic of Apple DockKit. Just feels like an Apple gimbal. Now, it doesn't only work with Apple's own ecosystem, the camera and FaceTime. It also works with all social media apps, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want, and it will all track you automatically. So I mean, for content creation, this is pretty fun. The way that I describe it is it just simply works. And that's thanks to the Apple ecosystem, as always. Now, the gimbal itself has tons of controls, so you can actually move right or left, and you can actually move the gimbal manually. It's got this button as well, so if you actually double tap, it will go straight like standard gimbal. You've also got native Apple ecosystem controls. So if you tap this right here, it will automatically switch the camera from the front camera to the back camera all automatically. And you see this thing right here, it's USB-C, but not only that, it actually acts like a power bank. So maybe you're shooting video and you're really consuming the battery life. Well, you simply connect USB-C from here to your iPhone and it's automatically charging your iPhone. Now, the native Apple ecosystem support is more than enough for most people, but if you're one of those that wants to take this to the next level, you still got the Insta360 app, which gives you so many possibilities for not only editing your work, but so many more AI-powered deep tracking. So you can actually, I mean, let's just put it to the test. So yes, you can use the native Apple camera, but for more advanced features, you can use this Insta360 app right here that has its all new advanced tracking, which Insta360 is actually calling it the AI-powered Deep Track 3.0, which now actually has, yes, dog tracking. So I can now jump on the app and actually track Apple right here, and the app is now tracking. So let me get the stick, and as you can see, it's now tracking, and boom, and I am now tracking Apple. Check this thing as well. You can actually open this thing. Now, why the heck is that for? Well, just imagine you've got a little microphone right here. It acts like a cold shoe mount, so you can actually mount whatever you want. I mean, come on. Now, another feature instead of the Insta360 app, I'm currently tracked right now, and as you can see, I'm currently doing a 360 infinite band tracking. You can literally track me to 360. I can even get out faster now. So you can see it's tracking me all the way 360 degrees. You can do a full circle. I mean, that was one circle, but I can literally do 2 circles. Come on. You not keeping up or what? Yeah. It works. Pretty cool. Follows you around. So, I mean, you can do any types of content because it's basically like having your own videographers. Why should videographers exist in I'm kidding. Insta360 also sells a couple accessories. For example, this spotlight. Now this right here is the spotlight, which is a separate accessory once again that you can buy it. And it's this tiny light that, I mean, for night video, this can come in super handy. This is also something that is brand new. Do you see this tracking light, this green light? If it's actually showing light, that means that it's actually tracking me. So that's exactly how you know if Apple DockKit or if the tracking is working. That's how you know, because if not, you'd never know, right? But now, you know. And then in terms of portability, what's so cool is look at the size of my iPhone. You just fold it, and that's literally the size of the gimbal. It can literally practically fit in my pocket. Check it out. Super portable. So yeah, that's the Insta360 Flow Pro. Thank you, Insta360, so much for sponsoring this video. And thank you so much for making such a great product that integrates so well in the Apple ecosystem. I loved Apple DockKit, and I can't wait to see the future of not only Insta360, but of Apple DockKit. Links in the description if you guys want to pick one up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.